And welcome to episode 2 of the Minecraft Hardcore August challenge. This is John Fowl92 and I'm playing on the MHC server, thanks to Michael. This month is the Build a Ship challenge. If you didn't see my episode 1, I kind of showed off the beginnings of this. This is the beginnings of my boat. Hard to get great look at it here, but the bow, stern. Basically what I've done so far is the outline of the hull, starting to put in the water line here, and I've done the underside, so I've done the keel. Really hard to get a good look at, but yeah, that's a decent look at it there. And the rudder, which is back over here. Oop, don't drown. There's the rudder. Okay, I'll take a little damage here, but that's not too bad. But what I've been doing since the last episode, been working on a few things. So I went to gather some quartz for the water line of the boat, and I found a fortress. Now, on the wiki it says that fortresses are affected by structures off, but I guess they're not, because I was able to find one, even though I believe the structures were off and when Michael had the settings here. So I think you remember this is the armor shop. Come down here, this was the potion room, there was a enchantment table here, but I carved out a basement. Room is still being worked on, but I got an enchantment table and working on bookcases. So, where was I able to get this? Let me show you. Let's grab a little more sugarcane here. Ooh, I always hear, there must be like a little dungeon or something underneath here, because I always hear mobs when I'm in this area. I know there is a cave under spawn. I did a little bit of caving and found it. It's really quite dangerous to be actually in there when you can't place blocks or remove blocks. So you had to treat that very carefully. That would be a silly way to end up dying. But yeah, so I have this new area over here. Went to the fortress, got some blaze rods, and use the blaze rods to make potions stand, as you saw. And then converted 2 villagers and made what I'm calling the trading post over here. So we have, I'm letting the clerics run around, but these villagers I have behind fence gates, so I close those before I come in. Got 2 librarians. A weaponsmith. Check this guy out. He's got the Smite 1 sword and Efficiency 2 axe. Got a shepherd. Oh, and a new cleric, baby. Clerics are my most popular. This librarian is fantastic. Check this out. 24 paper, which is great. He's been generating most of my emeralds so far. Fortune 1 book for only 8 emeralds, so that's basically a Fortune 3 book for 32 emeralds. 4 Fortune 1 books can make Fortune 3. He also has Flame, which isn't so great, but Silk Touch. So that is a fantastic librarian. This guy, bad trade there, but Mending. Super important as well. Flame for lower price than the other guy. Not a big fan of Flame. But yeah, I still don't have anything great. Still have these awesome gold boots. Actually, I should probably repair those. But I wanted to show you this. Set up this little trading post. A couple of houses here. Trading zombie flesh, paper, wheat. Maybe if we can get a... Right now I'm just using this to feed them. Wool. Because we do have that shepherd, although I'm using wool in my boat, so I'm not really trading wool that often with this guy. And yeah, so that's the trading post. I'm going to get back to work here. Nice sugarcane farm, little wheat farm over here as well. So you're an MHC server person, come on over and get some emeralds, and feel free to use any parts of this. Obviously, this is a all community trading post, and then I'm going to get back to finish setting up that enchanting room, and then get to work on my boat. Kind of want a nice pickaxe, so it makes the quartz gathering a little easier. I'll be back. I'm going to do a little work off camera, and I'll be back. Back to the MHC server. This is John Fowl 92, and I guess this is the second part of episode 2. Done a lot of work since the first part. You won't probably know the difference, but of time, but I have. So yeah, right now I was actually about to craft up some gray wool. Let's grab about 30 or so of this. If we do this, here we go. And some gray wool. Okay. So here's our boat. I've added some details. So you'll see now some of the rigging. This is the stays that go up to the top of the mast. The back stay runs up to the top of the mast. This is the boom. I've added some, this, approximates what rope or line would look like. Comes down to what's called the traveler, which is where the boom is sheeted in and out of. This is the boom bang, which holds the boom down. Started to put some detailing, like some little trip hooks and wires and things to approximate cleats and other things. And I finished the decking, the basics, the wool deck here. Put a bow light on with a daylight sensor. There's a masthead light, a steaming light, which is halfway up, and then this light, which is on right now, I believe, because the block above it is covered with a with the light above it. So even though it is daylight, this light will always stay on. Might want to change that, but a couple of stern lights back here as well. This is the radar tower, little radar reflector. This is where the backstay connects. Stern of the boat here with the swim ladder platform, and this is the coolest thing on the wheel. Normally you have a chart plotter here, so I've done that by, you can take a look here at the map. So let's say close look. So we're here at the stern of the boat, faces this way. Around that way is Baker Bell's base. Back behind us, over here, is Isabeka's build. Granny. Over to P100's island and Grave. And then over here, off screen, off the map, is, I think Michael built 2 ships. We'll check those out later. That actually look really cool. I'm not sure what I'll put back here, but I think I'll put wood actually in the back here. We'll figure that out. But I thought I'd bring you on board. Got a little bit of work to do up top. Do I have diorite? Yes, okay. And most importantly, I was going to build the forestay, which is going going to be a scary project, and I could die. So, yeah, I thought I'd bring you along with me. Okay, so to build this, we're going to go 1, 2 up, and then we're going to go this, this. Just like this the whole way up. Except, let's count the blocks. 1, 2, oops, good, didn't fall off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay. Forgot. Don't want to do it exactly like that. Let's bring this down. Doop, doop. There we go. Let's try to get this back. There we go. 2. That's what we want. Okay. And then doop. And 1, 2. Now, the question is, do I really want it to start here, or do I want it to go back one more? Before we start. So it's only going to go up. Yeah, we want it here. Okay. This, I'm using the netherrack as scaffolding blocks because, hey, who would ever want netherrack in their build of a boat afterwards? So we'll know what to get rid of. Now this is not meant to go all the way to the top of the mast. Should join up about 2/3 of the way up. But 19 times 3 is actually, you know what? I'm doing this wrong. That's right. I actually do want to go. So I brought you along with me, and you can see that this is not a totally smooth project. Let's just do this so we don't take forever to get down here. This boat is actually supposed to be a masthead rigged boat, meaning that the forestay comes all the way to the top of the mast. So I did want this to go 1, 2. Okay, 3. There we go. Because 19 times 3 is 57, and the mast is about 64 tall. So let's see, did I just do 1, 2, 3? Okay. Yes. So can we build this and not die? And I am going to run out of wool also. I think. It's going to be awfully close. Getting there. We're above the second spreaders. And we'll have to get rid of that. All right. I'm actually going to go up a little further here. Fix this because this was bugging me. Oh, what did I do on the other side? Yeah, it's diorite. That's what I thought. Boom. Okay, there we go. Now we can get rid of that. Didn't bring everything I needed up here, but I did bring materials, so let's go ahead and do that. And get rid of that and that. Okay. And now we should be able to go down fairly safely because we can just go down like this, but I'd like to get rid of the scaffolding on the way. So let's, every time we drop down, we'll just nudge over here and whack this out and see how this looks. So this boat is not sailing. It's going to have the sails furled up, and normally what the reason what we call the forestay, that's what this is, the line or the wire in the front of the boat that holds the mast up. The sail wraps around it. So the sails, which are made of very heavy mylar, Dacron, or carbon fiber weaved material. I keep coming back and hitting the wrong button. My finger there. Hitting E instead of W. Okay, we'll have other scaffolding to get rid of. But yes, this should do it. Oh, okay, I'm in a block. I think if I just go backward, there we go. And get rid of that. There we go. Yeah, let's go ahead and pile up and just get rid of this last bit of scaffolding up here. Oh gosh, it's a little more than I thought. And one more block up. Come on, you can do it. Or you can't. There we go. Let's get rid of all this. Get back so I know I have a way down. Hey, I think I did it without dying. I have to say that's the biggest nerve-wracking experience of this project. Is just working so high up in the air there. All right, let's go take a look at this from a little further away. I even did see a little redstone. This is usually hydraulic. Yeah, that's going to look really good. Oop, fell in. That is going to look really, really good. We'll just have to go to the shore and take it out. So the last thing, couple things that I did to the boat after building the pedestal, the wheel, made these, lockers here on the side, put a chest in one of them. String, normally be lots of lines in here. And then I made this entrance, let's just do it like this. So this is how the entrance to a boat actually does work, where you have a thing that comes down over the top. Normally we leave this one down like this so people can get in and out, and you flip this, actually slides forward and back, but more like a piston in Minecraft. But we'll use these, work out really nicely. And I have some work to do in the interior, but you can see we're nice and spacious in here still. We're going to put in a galley, a navigator station, some bunks here, head, restroom for here, and a nice V-berth for a bedroom up there, and then a bedroom back here, and this is where the engine room would go. So we got a lot more work to do on this boat. But let's see how we're doing from shore. Skellies everywhere. Grab some sugarcane, just do a little harvest and get rid of the skeleton because that's where I want to go take a view of my boat from. There we go. Still wearing found armor. All right. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. So yeah, the forestay is extremely visible, as it would be for a boat, with the sail wrapped around the forestay. The backstay and side stays are made out of wire, so they would not, you wouldn't be able to see them as clearly. So that's fairly realistic. Oops, he was on the move there. Yeah, the shape looks great. Let's take a look at the shape from the other angle here. And actually, if you can see, there's the keel, the rudder. Don't kill me. Yeah, I'm liking it. This boat is coming along very, very well. You can see the lights came on. I'll tell you, I actually wanted to do a tricolor light up top with green on the starboard side, red on the port side or the left side. Don't think there's a desert in this world. That's did a pretty big sail around before, but if anybody does find a desert somewhere, let me know, because I would really like some green dye to make that. Alright, but thanks for watching. I'm going to end the episode here. I'm going to keep working. It's only the 16th. I'm not going to be probably able to play very much for the next week or so, but definitely at the end of the month we'll get back on here and finish this up and have a third, maybe even a fourth episode from the MHC server. I had a great collab session with Baker Bell the other day as she was recording her videos. I would say go watch her videos if you want to hear us chatting for the first time. I'm definitely looking forward to working with her in the future. And thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Let's get up here where I'm safe. Put me in the rearview mirror and say bye for now. That is a nice view. Sun rising right underneath. You can see the keel and the rudder nicely. Bye-bye.